impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center. Curry with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Pass to Podziemski. Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
And stolen by Butler. And here is Curry. Fires from deep. Avdia with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Man, finishing it off there. Simons showing great quickness and alertness to get there that time.
Curry passes to Butler. Off target from three-point range. Brent with Avdia. There's a versatility to his game that not many players can claim.
Yeah, Kevin, it's a great point. He does things on both ends. Sometimes defensively it goes unnoticed, but this guy can play a lot of different positions and is very skilled. He contributes in a lot of ways to his team.
Green with a screen for Curry. A three ball. Portland grabs the miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And it's Simons missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Podziemski. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, I know you want to focus on the shooting, Steph, but man, he's going to make plays too.
Outside, Avdia. There's the triple. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Curry wide open from outside off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Avdia over Butler. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And there's the whistle that goes on Deni Avdia. That is his first foul of the game. Grant is checked in for the Trailblazers. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Curry with the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Lets it go with a three. The shot, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Avdia with it. Butler covering. Fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Butler. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. It's Butler that time on the assist by Curry. Butler's got 6.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
Grant for 3. Portland again missing. Warriors leading by 6. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Avdia. Portland no good that time either.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The Trailblazers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. And yes, it's good.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's to Curry. Here's the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Grant against Curry. Grant, that's good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Jeremy Grant. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Klingon, and it's Kamare in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And so here is Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach.
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion? Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Takes the 3. It's good from long range. Henderson's got his second bucket tonight.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Jackson Davis finds Kuminga. Henderson against Curry. Over Henderson. And the Warriors miss again. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Curry kicks to Kuminga for the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Thybulle with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Hield with the bucket.
Hield showing more ball handling there for you. He can be slippery.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Klingon the screen for Grant. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry passes to Hield. Back to Curry. Shoots over Henderson. The shot by Curry, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Thybulle kicks to Grant. Pass to Kamare. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Curry passes to Hield. And it's off from three-point range. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The Trailblazers shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. There's a screen beyond the arc. No good from Grant.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here's Curry with the three, and again, no good by Golden State. Trailblazers shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Clingan the screen for Henderson. Here he's hit from three-point range. Henderson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Thibault finds Henderson. Here's Kamara. Jacks up a three. And another three for Portland.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Andre Ayton's checked in for Clingan. Avdia comes in for Grant. Aiden Sharp's checked in for Matisse Thibault. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Avdia can't hit. Butler against Simon. This one for three. That shot off. Here's Avdia. And that one released in time, but no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland out in front as they end the second quarter. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Scoot Henderson in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Pajemski. Butler out there with Green, and it's Moody in at the small forward position. Brent, Draymond Green's resume speaks for itself. What's he do, though, that we may not see or appreciate?
Well, Kevin, Draymond Green does such a great job of being a connector and communicator defensively. It is remarkable the way that he can impact every position on the floor by the way he uses both his position and his voice. Forget about the offense. Draymond takes on the challenge every night defensively, and that makes him elite.
Ayton finds Avdia. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And Moody pulls it down.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Butler against Avdia. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Avdia's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Shot's good from Butler.
A retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Here's Avdia. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Offensive rebound, sharp on the wing. Nailed from three-point land. Avdia's got 6.
Nice vision from the youngster, sharp that time.
Pass to Pajemski. Curry against Simon. No good from outside. Portland trailing here. And stolen by Butler. Curry with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And it's Sharp missing. Pass to Kamare. Back to Ayton. Offensive rebound. Simons with the ball. Shoots over Curry. Portland no good that time either. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Now Green. And here is Moody. Butler from outside. And the Warriors miss again. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Portland leading. To the right side. Avdia kicks to Simons. Avdia, the pass to Simons. Back to Avdia. The 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Trailblazers out. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Grant. Bringing his out there with Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Thibault in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Grant for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Looney finds Kuminga. Buries the long-range jumper. Kuminga's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Thibault can't get it to go. The Warriors trail. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Grant.
He's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Fires it up. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 6 to shoot. Here's Payton. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Grant gets a wide-open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Pass to Looney. They kick out to Heel. Kuminga with a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Henderson for three. The Warriors pull it in. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Pass to Hield to take the lead. That shot off. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Grant for three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry fires from way outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Williams. Pass to Thibault. Williams a screen on Hield. Deep 2 from Thibault. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Bajensky in for Hield. It's stolen by Curry and stolen by Sharp. Three-pointer knocks down the 3-ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 4. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 7. Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And it's the Warriors' ball. From deep three-point land, another miss by Curry. Here's Sharp. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
like this where everyone can take their time.
And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Payne with a screen on Simons. Pass to Bane. Here's Wells. Three-pointer. And Aiden pulls it down. Simons with it. A deep three. Aiden, no good. From deep, Bane drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Sharp. Pass to Aiden. Now here's Simons. Shoots. This one for three. Sharp passes to Aiden. Aiden, a screen on Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Avdia can't get it to go.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
He pulls it. Avdia pulls it in. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. From deep, Bane. Portland with a rebound. Three-pointer Sharp. And the three-pointer goes.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. From deep. Avdia pulls it in. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Sharp passes to Avdia. Beyond the arc. Sharp, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And it's John Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in. Simons passes to Aiden. Aiden, a screen on Jackson. Avdia from outside knocks down the long J.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Aldama. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Here's Simons. There's the steal. Pass to Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Morant against Simons. The three. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Avdia from outside. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Grizzlies lead by 4. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Shots good by Morant.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid. But when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Pass to Aiden. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bane. Morant with it. Now guarded by Simons. Kicks it out to Jackson. Driving to the basket. Outside Bane. To the right side. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Blazers trail by 10. Aiden finds Avdia. Looking to win the run. And he can't get that one. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 so far. Aldama right side. Pass to Edie. Here's the three. And Aiden pulls it down. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Avdia can't get it to go.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Bain. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson for 3. That one doesn't drop. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rules. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Henderson for 3. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 6. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Scoot Henderson out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Klingon. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamari in at the small forward position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Nice shot by Kennard.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Henderson. Puts up a deep 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
They had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Back to Thybulle. And here's Grant from the arc. Sinks it from distance. Grant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Into the lane. Clark with a screen on Thybulle. Kennard can't get it to go. Blazers trail by 3. The 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Pass to Kennard. There's the triple. Rebounded by Kamari. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Thybulle, that's good.
Yeah, just a great find by Klingon. As he plays more and more, the game will slow down for him.
Kennard passes to Aldama. Shot to stop the run, and they get it back. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Williams is checked in for Portland. It's stolen by Henderson. Grant outside. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Henderson. Takes the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Bain. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bain's got 6 points. Portland has gone 4 of 7 from 3 during the second quarter. Thybulle passes to Graham. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Pippen, defended by Henderson. Out left to the wing. Here's Wells. There's the 3. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Grizzlies on offense. Right now on a 9-0 run.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Edie's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Pippen. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
Morant, pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Kicks it out to Bane. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. And another miss by Memphis.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Morant against Simons. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Edie. It's tipped. Gets it off. The shot, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Memphis ahead, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jackson out there with Edie, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot.
There you go, Ayton rising and firing with confidence.
Pass to Wells. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Off the outside. Shoots over Jackson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
At the line for Portland, Denny Avdia.
And he's good on the second. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Sharp finds Avdia. Fades. Chalk up 2 there. Avdia's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
Jackson on the wing. No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out to the wing. Back to Sharp. Out to Simons. It's Avdia on the wing. 9 points in the game. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside Bane. From deep. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Kamari. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Wells. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. He tries for 3. Knocks down the triple. Ayton's got 5 now. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Sharp. Here's Wells. 11 points in the game. Off the mark there with a 3. Off the outside. Pass to Kamare for the lead. Offensive board. Now Sharp. Off the outside. Clock at 6. Avdia screen on Morant. 3-pointer Sharp. And it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis leading. Morant with it. Now guarded by Simons. Morant, the pass to Bain. Launches a 3. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Back to Bain. Jackson outside. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Lets it go. Simon's shot is good. Now here's Morant. He's got 12. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Jackson. No good there. Ayton with the defensive effort. Blazers trail by 5. 3-pointer Sharp. Drains the triple. Sharp's got his second bucket on the night.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Wells. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And it's Ayton off the drive. Here's Kamare. Another 3 for Portland. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
From deep, Morant. No good. Would have counted had it gone. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Portland ahead, up 1. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page? Woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Scoot Henderson, Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Klingon, and it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Aldama, no good. Henderson, right side. Outside, Williams. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Back to Henderson. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Portland.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Pippen. Aldama outside. Clark with a screen on Williams. Clark outside. 3-pointer, no good. Portland leading. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Grant on the assist by Henderson.
Quick shooting from Grant. He gets it and takes it. It's just that easy for him sometimes.
Pass to Pippen from downtown. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Stolen by Bain. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Aldama. Kicks it out to Bane. Picked by Aldama. Takes a three. And another three for Memphis. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
We're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here's Grant from the arc. Outside for Henderson. Right wing. Will it go? Again, the miss by Portland.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Oh, deflected. Fires the three. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Thibault. Outside for Grant. Henderson for 3. That doesn't go either for Henderson.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Payne from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Payne's got 23 points.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Woo.
Back to Williams. Here's Thibault. Nails it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Grizzlies lead by 7. Outside Bane. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. He makes the first of 3, and that stretches their lead to 8. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that'll push the lead to double digits. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Portland.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. And here's Simons outside. Back to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. Out to Simons. Pass to Kamari. It's Avdia on the wing. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
29 seconds left in the 4th. Portland with a rebound.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Three-pointer Sharp. Unable to get that one. Payne against Simons. Launches it. And no good. And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5. There's Jackson with the 3. Green with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Golden State moving the ball around. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. On the wing, Jackson bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Curry passes to Green. With the shot, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Green.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Three-pointer, Butler. No good there. Memphis is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Wells. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Butler in the corner. Pass to Moody. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Wells with it from downtown. Green with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Now Podziemski. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. The Grizzlies trail by 5. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Payne for 3. Sinks the triple.
It's like reading the picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
High-level passer, even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
To the left wing. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound. Warriors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Moody. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Memphis leading. Pass to Wells. Puts up a 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
To the wing on the left. From the arc. And a shot by Wells. No good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
It's Morant with the try. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they capitalize in transition.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
That bucket in no time at all. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Right side, Kuminga. It's Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
My goodness, he certainly got the defender with that move. My ankles are hurting all the way over here.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Launches it. They get it back. They kick out to Hield. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. Pippen finds Bain. Clark a screen on Curry. Clark the pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. For 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry against Bain. Here's Podziemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Pass to Curry. It's up a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Jackson's got 6 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Payne for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry dishes to Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pippen with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Fires the 3. And Pippen with the basket. The assist by Bain.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pippen against Curry. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Down low, outside for Pippen. Clark with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 4. Curry on the wing, guarded by Pippen. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. And for Memphis, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Wells. Jackson setting the pick here for Wells. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them. And the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. It's stolen. Curry with it. Now defended by Bane. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
This is why you gotta be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
And Bane puts up a deep 3, tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Now here's Morant for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors leading by 7. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Launches it. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Pass to Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bane for 3. Hands it from downtown. Bane's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Pass to Wells. 3-pointer. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Knocks it loose. Bane with the steal. On the wing, Jackson for the 3. Bane for 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bane's got 6 here in this quarter.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Moody. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Wells wide open. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Just 2 to shoot. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 12-3 run. Payne for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Baines got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Warriors shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Here's Podziemski. Hits it from three-point range. Podziemski's got 9.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's the screen. And a wide-open look for Payne. Again, the miss by Payne. Payne with the steal. From deep three-point land. Again, the miss by Payne. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Well, their pass it to Curry. There's the 3. Morant with some nice D. Fast break, Memphis. Left side, Payne. The buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are fired.
Desmond Bane getting it done for the Grizzlies. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the small forward.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Left side, Bane. Here's Aldama, defended by Kuminga. Aldama can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
From the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Wells. Aldama with the ball. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Bane, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Three-pointer, Payton. They get it again. Curry on the wing. The 3 ball from Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Aldama. Over Kuminga. Aldama can't hit. Warriors trail by 7. Curry looking around. Hield outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. inside Kuminga. It's deflected. Hells with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Edey's checked in for Memphis. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Aldama with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Outside, Bain. Aldama inside. He's defended by Podziemski. Warriors shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Curry, that's good.
And with a limitless jump shot, the elusive ball handling skills, Curry can get a bucket pretty much whenever he wants.
Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Lets it go with the 3. Edey with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Takes the 3. Good on the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Payne for 3. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And no good. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Launches it from deep. Misses. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them this
both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Avdia. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Kamare in at the 3. Now here's Sharp. No good on the 3. Curry looking it over. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Avdia outside. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebounded by Green. Golden State with the ball. It's a three-point game. And you watch Shaedon Sharp, Brent. The talent is undeniable.
Well, the athleticism really is something that jumps off the court for you. I mean, he's not just a scorer or a rebounder. I think if he uses that athleticism, he could become an elite defender in this league.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Right side Green. Avdia with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Curry's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. From deep three-point land. Left side Sharp. It's Sharp on the wing. Back to Simons. It's Sharp on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now Curry. Lets it fly from 18. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Kamare. It's Avdia on the wing. Over Butler. Here's Avdia from behind the arc. The shot that time not on target.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Ayton with it. Now guarded by Curry. Curry against Ayton. Pass to Simons. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And Anthony believing in himself that time, just zero hesitation on that jam.
Curry against Ayton. For 3. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Simons. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Fields checked in for the Warriors. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
He drops it from range.
Simons seeing Green there, just letting that one rip.
Green for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And here's Grant from the arc. Simons passes to Sharp. Back to Simons. 4-3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
A nice shot by Butler. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. Outside for Grant. 3-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Grant coming right back with 3 of his own.
Hield for three. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Butler against Avdia. From deep three-point land. He can't get that one to fall. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Portland Trail Blazers. He dropped 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Portland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson Davis, and it's Payton in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the off-season, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. There's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Golden State with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Curry from way out there.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
The Warriors lead by 3. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Kamari. Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Henderson for 3. Drills it from deep. Henderson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
They grab their own miss. Jackson Davis. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Here's Klingon. And there's a 3-second violation. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Williams is checked in for Portland. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga, and Moody is subbed in for Payton. Simons passes to Ayton. Back to Simons to halt the run. Again, the miss by Portland. The Warriors lead by 7. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Curry. Outside for Butler. Stolen by Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Down low. Henderson, the pass to Sharp, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Hield's checked in for the Warriors. And also a switch here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Henderson. Blazers trail by 7. One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Kamari. The 3-ball. Portland, no good that time either. The Warriors lead by 9. Left side Moody. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Counted. Ayton's got his first bucket of the night.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Outside, Green. Green able to hit from 3.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Ayton inside, working on Green. Ayton, no good. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Outside, Green. And here's Butler outside. Nice D from Avdia. Blazers trail by 10. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Hield. Outside, Pajemski. Puts up a 3. And it's Hield missing. Simons outside. Pass to Avdia. The 3 is up. Pajemski grabs the board. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
It's Pajemski. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Denny Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then there's Sharp. And it's Kamari in at the 3. What a rookie year for Brandon Pajemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Pajemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
And Portland has possession. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. He gets it in there.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Green for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Kamari. Right side Sharp. It's Sharp on the wing. Out to Simons. Now Sharp. Here's Kamari. Moody defends. Cuts off the pass. And he lobs it up top. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Sharp. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. The Warriors lead by 10. Outside Curry. Outside Pajemski. From deep. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Afdia from outside. Again, the miss by Portland.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The 3 dropped in by Jimmy Butler.
And that's how you share the ball. They got what they wanted, and Butler put the finishing touches on it.
Sharp finds Simons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. It's tipped. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Blazers trail by 12. Simons outside. Avdia outside. Back to Simons. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Kamari. Launches a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
On the wing, Payton. Simons with a steal. Sharp passes to Simons. Butler against Avdia. Green for 3. Connects from downtown. Green's got 13 now.
Well, he doesn't shoot it all that well, but when he does knock it down, it's demoralizing for a defense.
It's stolen by Curry. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Needs so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
Fields checked in for Curry. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jeremy Grant comes in from Kamara. Thibault, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And a fun fact here, Brett, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Klingon. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. It's stolen by Heel. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Green.
Green sensing that the team needs maybe a little boost from him, and tonight it's coming in the scoring category.
Throws it up high. It's stolen by Heel. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 10 points.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw misses.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Heel finds Kuminga. Here's Payton. Buries it from 3. Payton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Draymond Green has been on display for the Warriors. 11 points in the quarter. He's on. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Well, the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. That's the Warriors 5. Launches it, and Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 4 rebounds now. Henderson, the pass to Graham. Back to Henderson. Up top, Graham. Doubled by Payton. To the middle. Here's Williams. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it. Benton, he's checked in for Portland.
Blazers sub, number 5, Delano Benton.
The Warriors lead by 18. Ooh, poked away. Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
They began the play with active defense, and they finished the play with active offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Here's Henderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
Curry against Henderson. Out to Hield. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Hield. And he drives in. Just 4 to shoot. He was all alone on that one. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And it's Hield missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Klingon. And the powerful one-handed slam.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, must be easy to jam it.
On the wing, Curry. Defended by Henderson. On the wing, Curry. On the wing, Curry. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Pass to Sharp. On the wing, Grant. From the arc. Count it from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Green in the post. Defended by Avdia.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Curry with it. Avdia picks him up. And it's hammered home by Green.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
He had a surplus of energy tonight, providing defensive help all over the floor and making it seem like they had 6 guys out there instead of 5.
Misses the 3. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Moody passes to Green. The 3 from Curry. The putback. That shot off the mark. Outside Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Assist from Sharp.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Knocked loose. Simons with a steal. He goes up, and he jams it home with authority. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. 22 was their biggest lead. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Green from the arc. Hits the trifecta. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
The three is up. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now here's Morant. There's Jackson with the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Here's the break. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Avdia. That's tipped. There's the lob to Jackson. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Kamara. Pass to Avdia. There's the pick. Fires from deep. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. The kick out to Bane. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Now Bane. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton from deep. Good on the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now, here's Bane. 6 points for him. Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now, here's Bane. Pass to Wells. 6 on the shot clock. Bane against Sharp. Bane, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Morant passes to Bane. Wells kicks to Bane. The tray. Rebound by the Trailblazers. After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And again, Memphis no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Morant with the steal. Wells wide open. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Wells has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Memphis. Beyond the wing. He has 6. Beyond the arc. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Bane puts up a deep 3. Avdia with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Trailblazers trail by 3. This one for 3. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Wells kicks to Morant. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Bane. Pass to Wells. A kick out to Bane. with the fadeaway. Unable to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Luke Kennard out there with Pippen. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Jackson finds Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. Launches a 3. And Klingon pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Henderson with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And that one's good. Thibault.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Pippen dishes to Jackson. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Memphis leading by 3. The 3 connects from 3-point range. Kennard's got 9 points.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all. Smart choice there by Klingon. The rookie moves the ball instead of forcing it himself.
Trains the 3-pointer. Kennard's got 12 now in this quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Kennard. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. From past the arc. And Klingon pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 3. Back to Thibault. The 3. Kicks it out to Grant. Takes a 3. It's Clark with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Now here's Wells. He has 6. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Henderson passes to Grant. From downtown, it's rebounded by Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wells. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And former Grizzlies small forward Mike Skinny Miller here in Memphis to watch the game.
Top 30 all-time in 3-point percentage. He was one of the game's elite marksmen.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Now here's Ayton. He has yet to score. Morant against Simon. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Sinks the 3-pointer.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Morant against Simon. Bain looking around. Pass to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Altama gets the bucket.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for the Grizzlies.
And the Grizzlies leading by 9.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. He's covered by Ayton. Fades. And it's Memphis with another.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the 3 slot. Ayton attacking. Bain with the steal. Lobbed up there for Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Henderson for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Henderson's got his first 3 points of the game.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Morant kicks to Jackson. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Morant finds Jackson. Memphis moving it around. 5 on the clock. His 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 9. Pass to Henderson. Ayton dishes to Henderson. Here's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Morant driving to the basket. To the inside. Stolen by Avdia. Bain with the steal. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Avdia gets the bucket.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game. Ayton wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract rates. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Wells kicks to Morant. Bain passes to Morant. Over Henderson. And it's Morant missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Here's Avdia. Avdia on the wing. buries the long-range jumper. Avdia's got 15.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Morant passes to Bain. Jackson has the open look. And another miss by Memphis.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Avdia can't hit. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 6-point lead. Bain way outside. The quick look, no good that time. Portland's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Ayton, the pass to Sharp. Out to Henderson. Pass to Kamare. Outside, Avdia. From beyond the arc and then some. Avdia's got 12 points in just the second half.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what a shot.
Offensive rebound. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Sharp with it. For the tie. Wells grabs the miss. Morant right side. Can they get it? And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Henderson for 3. Pass to Avdia. And he hits it to tie the game up. Avdia's got 21.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Bain back to Morant. Here's Edey, just 4 to shoot. Bain for 3. Sinks the triple. Bain's got 12.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Henderson outside. No good with the triple. Open for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Desmond Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Wells. Lets the 3 fly. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. It's his 5th basket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Grant for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Grant's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Back to Henderson. Outside Williams. Williams a screen. To the left side wing. Wide open look here for Klingon. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And stolen by Thibault. Henderson for 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pippen kicks to Bain. Wells passes to Bain. Now here's Pippen. Pass to Aldama. Clock at 6. Shoots over Grant. And again, Memphis no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
to Henderson. Now Grant. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. A shot by Wells, no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And for Memphis, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three-point range. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
They get it again. Williams sends a screen for Grant. Offline with his 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Jackson a screen on Sharp. Payne, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Inside, here's Ayton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edey. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Fires for 3. Avdia gets the bucket. Avdia's got 24 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Avdia can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Payne for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Oh, huge bucket from Sharp. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one.
Simons against Morant. Here's Wells. Here he goes. Outside for Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Dane drills the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Gets those passes off quickly. Jackson Jr. really sees the floor.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Three-pointers, Simon.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And a wide open look for Payne. Again, the miss by Payne. Payne with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Payne.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Curry. Lets the 3 fly. On target from range.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Wells. Now Jackson. The 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with him about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wells, that's good.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Curry looking it over. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Over Morant. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And the basket by Curry.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Morant with it. Now Podziemski defending. Jackson against Butler. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Moody. Outside Podziemski. The 3-pointer off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 3. And here's Morant outside. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Here's Curry. 9 points in the game. No good on the quick 3.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And it's Green with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. A deep 3. And there's Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 15 points. To end the run. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis missing. The Warriors lead by 9. Here's Podziemski. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Morant. There's 47 seconds left in the first. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Moody. Butler on the wing. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Aldama outside. Pass to Edie. The three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Curry. It's Pajemski on the wing. Fires the three. And it's Bain with the rebound. Now Morant. It'll count. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! What a... Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
We've got Brandon Clark, Santi Aldama out there with Jackson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis making a switch here. Here's Curry. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Kennard for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Kennard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jackson outside. Oh, stolen by Payton. Deflects the pass. Outside Curry. The 3 ball. Curry with another miss. Grizzlies trail by 5. Kennard for 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Jackson Davis a screen. The 3 from Curry. Curry with another miss. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Pippen, pass to Kennard. Overhealed. And another basket for Memphis. The Warriors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Kuminga. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. No good on the strong take.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
Pippen, no good. Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Hield passes to Payton. Takes a 3. Clark grabs the board. And here's Memphis. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Kennard. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Curry, no good.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and of course was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Here's the 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Kennard passes to Jackson. Jackson, the screen, puts up a 3. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Clark grabs the board. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kennard for 3. They get the rebound. Kennard on the wing. Fires from deep. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. And the Warriors shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Pass to Kennard from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry with it. Takes the three. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. In transition, here come the Warriors. Curry gets the bucket.
Can't lose sight of Curry on the break. That's when he strikes. He has fantastic awareness.
Kennard for three. The Warriors pull it in. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Fires from way outside. Oh, at the buzzer. He got it off in time.
That is an incredible shot.
Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
On the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Shot clock at 6 from behind the arc. And the Warriors miss again. Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Edey from downtown. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And here's Curry for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Pass to Edey. For the lead. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Jackson against Butler. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Edey for 3. The Warriors pull it in. And a deep 3 from Curry. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edey for 3. Rebounded by Green. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bane with it, now guarded by Moody. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Wells. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Wells has got 8 points.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Outside Bane, pass to Wells. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Bain, the pass to Morant. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Fires for 3. Oh, a bomb from John.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Sends it home from three-point land.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Moody. Now here's Podziemski. From the corner. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
That gives him the lead. Bain's got 6 here in the quarter.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Curry against Morant. Curry passes to Butler. Shoots over Jackson. There's the 3. Butler can't get it to go. For Memphis, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Left side Bain. Jackson outside. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Memphis ahead, leading by 1. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Memphis leading. Santi Aldama out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Desmond Bain, and it's Pippen in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Golden State. Curry passes to Hield. They get it again. Outside Payton. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Warriors lead by 2.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Picked by Aldama. It's stolen by Looney. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Oh, how about Moody with the open court finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Aldama, the pass to Pippen. Knocks down the triple. Pippen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Curry, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's stolen by Curry. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock. Memphis trailing here. Here's Wells. They get it back. Pass to Pippen. Oh, got a piece of it. Curry with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Hield for 3. He buries it from 3. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And they'll get another chance. Looney finds Curry. The fader. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Bain. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bain's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Here's Curry. To the left wing. Here's Looney. Hits the 3-pointer. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Wells misses.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game. but desperation threes are not the way to do it. Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
Payne surveying the D. Out left to the wing. Pippen drops in the three. Pippen's got 6 points in the quarter. And the Warriors shooting just 37% in the game. Here's Curry. And perfection right through the net.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Pass to Aldama to tie it up. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 4 rebounds in the game. Healed for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pippen, pass to Payne. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Payne against Curry. Let's go with a 3. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Kuminga. 4-3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Here's the pick. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Green. Puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that time.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
Fires away from way outside. The rebound by Jackson. Launches it from deep.
Grizzlies foul. Wells. First personal foul. First team foul.
Curry from deep three-point land. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Golden State winning this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey.